Hello, today I'll be talking about the famous American psychologist Albert Ellis. If you look to my right, I have his picture here on the cover of one of the books that he wrote. Albert Ellis was born on September 27 of 1913. He died in July of 2007, which was not too long ago. He lived up to 94 years old. He was born in the USA in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is famous for CBT, Cognitive Behavior Therapy, which is one of my favorite therapies. And he also developed in 1955, he developed REBT, Rational Emotive Behavioral Therapy. Albert got his Bachelor's of Arts degree in business from the city of New York, the University of New York. He completed his master's in clinical psychology from the Teachers College, and he went ahead and completed his PhD in 1947. Albert Ellis has many books and many articles. He received many awards, and he is very famous for REBT. He worked on this therapy, Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy. And what this teaches is basically that to be human is to be fallible. In other words, to be human is to make mistakes. And that if we are to get in line with the minimum upsetting, we need to accept this reality. In other words, we can't get upset about what everybody does every day because everybody makes mistakes and nobody's perfect. Albert Ellis created the ABC model, and I hope you can see, I wrote it here. Here is the ABC model for that he created. A, something happens. B, we have a belief about the situation. C, then we have an emotional reaction to the belief. Okay, so let me give you an example. A, Jeff is sitting in his office with his door open, and every morning his boss comes by and says good morning. But for some reason this morning the boss did not stop by and say good morning. So Jeff has a belief that the boss is angry with him. In return, Jeff has the emotional reaction that, oh, the boss is angry at me, who knows why. Maybe it's because I was late last week, maybe it's because I didn't go to the Christmas party, and Jeff starts overreacting, becoming irrational, becoming angry himself because Jeff thinks that the boss is angry at him. Let's look at the same scenario with a different person. Let's say Judy's in her office and her door is open. And on the same token, the boss always says good morning to Judy. So the boss walks by Judy's office and the boss does not say hi to her this morning either. So same thing happens. B, Judy has a different belief. Judy thinks, well, maybe my boss is busy, maybe she's stressed out, maybe she's having a bad day, maybe she's overwhelmed with all the responsibilities, with all the supervision she has, with all the meetings she has to attend. And then Judy's reaction is she lets it go and continues with her work. So we see the same scenario with two different people and two different beliefs. This is pretty much what REBT is, the Rational Emotive Behavioral Therapy. When we sit and analyze our thoughts, we can discover a lot about ourselves. And everybody's human, so everybody's going to make mistakes. And this is a really good therapy. I do like this philosophy. You know, in life, we can only control what we do. We can't control what happens to us or what others do, but we can control how we react and what we do about it. So the solution's in our hands. So I think Albert Ellis was a great philosopher, psychologist. He, between the ages of 5 and 7, he had like 8 surgeries, and he claims that his mother was bipolar, who exploited for everything. So at a very early age, he had to learn to nurture himself, and he had to learn to depend on his own emotions for nurturing. So I think he's very admirable. And this is just a little bit of Albert Ellis. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.